Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahacham, Rugakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Muslim, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of this 100% truth. We're gonna do another lesson here tonight. Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction. They power out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So on here we see, first of all, we see on here that there is no free will. Okay, because it says there be spirits that are created, created for vengeance. Spirits, wicked, wicked spirits. And the Lord actually created this, okay? So it's no free will. He controls you. He's in control of everything. But the Christians, these false churches, they're gonna tell you, the free will exists, and you can make a choice, a decision, either to choose the Lord or not. But the Bible tells us that the Lord choose you, to be part of the elect. You don't choose him. You don't choose him. So if you are a part of the elect, the Lord chooses you to be part of the elect. And if you are wicked and evil, the Lord chooses you to be wicked and evil, and He hates you, unless if you're an Israelite. But at the end of the day, in this side, you're gonna get destroyed. Okay, so at the end of the day, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction. Yeah, they're gonna bring destruction for you. Those spirits created for vengeance, those wicked spirits, and appease the wrath of him that made them. I'm going to put another verse on here. I don't know if it's. Let me see. It's 26:23. I believe it was. I could be wrong. I think this is the verse. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So again, there will be spirits that will be created wicked. That's the Lord's purposes. Okay, His thoughts are higher than yours. I believe that's Isaiah. Let me see. Yeah, Isaiah 55:8-9. For my thoughts are near your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, save the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, save the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So I think this verse actually proves again that there is no free will, because actually I think this is basically saying, that the Lord will give you, thoughts of peace, or thoughts of peace, of happiness. But also you go have evil thoughts, but the Lord knows everything, and He makes you do it. Okay, He makes you those thoughts. So again, there is no free will. Okay, that's the first thing. There is no free will. Okay, and actually this Ecclesiasticus 26, verse 23 actually proves, something, and is that the Lord, actually a wicked woman, the Lord gonna give wicked man, gonna give Jacob, these Jakes out here who are wicked and evil, and He gonna give them Eve, a wicked woman, so the Lord gonna use in these last days Eve to destroy you, wicked man. It might sound crazy because we all talk about here on the woman, and obviously the man is above the woman, the man is superior to the woman. That is in the Bible, that is in the scriptures of the time. But that doesn't mean that the Lord cannot use a woman, cannot use Eve to destroy Jacob, to destroy a wicked Jake. And obviously that Israelite woman, that Eve is actually wicked. Okay, and when I said Eve, when I said the Lord gonna give you Jakes in this last day, wicked Eves, I'm not saying, I'm not talking about Eve who was in the Garden of Eden, I'm not talking about the wife of Adam, I'm talking about, in general, all the women of Israel, okay? Because again, Israelites are called Jacob. Jacob is not only Jacob, the brother, the righteous brother of Esau, the son of Abraham. It's not only Jacob. That's not only Jacob. Israel represents Jacob. That's why we say Jew Jakes, Jew Jacob, okay? Because Jacob represents Israel, as same as Esau represents the Edomites. So all Edomites are Esau, all Israelites are Jacob, but when it comes to the Israeli woman, all Israel women are Eve, okay? So at the end of the day, the Lord gonna give you wicked woman, these wicked Eves, to you wicked Jakes, to destroy you, okay? This woman, these Eves, in these last days, they obviously are wicked and evil, they're running their mouths up, but they're gonna destroy you, Jakes, because the Lord had put the spirit of vengeance, He had put a wicked spirit on them, to do that. And I would say they're not part of the elect. They are gonna get destroyed anyways, because they are not one-third. But again, the Lord controls everything. There is no free will. And the same, and this is also in the other part. In the other part, the same as the Lord can give you a wicked woman, from Israel to you, Jakes, to get destroyed. Also, the Lord can give you a woman, your woman, your wicked and ass evil Eve, out of there. He can give you Jakes, he can give you a wicked Jake to destroy you too, So also the Lord gotta put the wicked spirit, the spirit of vengeance and Jake to destroy this wicked ass Eves, this wicked ass Israelite woman. So this is from both parts, okay? Because this world is wicked and evil. That's why we need this world to get destroyed, so the kingdom of heaven can come, and it's at hand. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. We are in the last days. This is ending. The MOTV is already here. The World War III is about to start. It's already here, man. So the prophecies have been fulfilled, or is already in a way to be fulfilled. Okay, so this is just how it is. This is all about the scriptures. This is something that is all prophecies about the Lord. Okay, you just see this wicked woman in these last days, how they are. They destroy Jake. They destroy Jake's hearts. Jake always thinking about a woman. They want to pray. Because a lot of men, a lot of Jakes who pray in the wrong way. They want to pray for a woman. Like, Lord, give me a woman. No. Like, I make a short video about 60 seconds, 1 minute, a day ago. You should not give your energy, you should not give your strength, your power to the woman. You should pray for this 100% truth. You should be born in the spirit, okay? With Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruka Kodash, okay? You should be learning the scriptures before you think about a woman, okay? Because anyways, these women are wicked and evil in this world. And then after day, okay? And obviously, the woman, there might be some, there are a few sisters who are righteous, but I mean, like someone, I believe there is like a prophet, says, from GMS, finding, I watch his videos all the time, this council of the wise, okay? He says that to find a righteous woman, in these days, is like a dodo bird, a dodo bird, which actually, the dodo bird is not extincted, okay? The dodo bird still exists because the Lord created His creatures, in general, to live forever. So yes, the dodo bird is not extinct. The dinosaurs are not extinct at all, okay? It's no proof, it's no Bible scripture that says they're not gonna exist anymore, okay? So they still exist, but they are high. The Lord not gonna present them to you because there are very few, okay? And in the Bible, the scripture says there are unknown creatures, unknown beasts, that gonna appear in the day of evil. When the Lord comes to bring destruction, He might show us these terrified beasts that the humanity never knew, these unknown creatures, so they can destroy all these wicked tutors, evil Israelites. Not all of them, but some of them at least. It's gonna be very. It's not only from the nuclear destruction. The Lord gonna use many ways to destroy these tutors, wicked and evil Israelites. So I mean, like this prophet, for the channel of Council of the Wise from GMS, he says finding a righteous woman is like a dodo bird. But it's truth, it's like a dodo bird. It's very hard to find a good and righteous woman in these days, because the woman is more wicked and evil than the man, And at the end of the day, from the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we will die, Let me put this. And actually, the book of Ecclesiasticus is out of the Bible, It's in the Apocrypha. Because Esau took one of these books out from the Bible and put it in the Apocrypha. So in the churches, Christians, and a lot of people cannot read these scriptures about the woman because they want to promote feminism. Okay? So, I mean, look. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. This is the truth. This is the facts. Give the word no passage. There a wicked woman, liberty to God abroad. Yes, all these women on here are liberal. They should not be liberal. They should be in their house. Giving attention to their husband. Respecting and obeying his husband. That's how the woman gets saved. The woman gets saved because the woman, anyways, they don't believe so much, so they get saved mostly by being faithful, to his husband, respecting, being a good wife to his husband, and obviously his husband need to be a true believer of this 100% truth, to her get saved. But anyways, if she go not as to wouldest have her cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So that is what this wicked and evil woman is today's days, because the majority, most of the percentage of adultery, like infidelities, because at the end of the day, the man cannot do infidelity because the man can have more than one woman. But this adultery, these infidelities, and also the most percentage of divorces are caused by women, because they don't know how to control a house. Okay, that's why they don't know how to control a house. I don't know what was the scripture here. Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Yeah, she's gonna destroy your house. At the end of the day, a foolish woman is clamorous. She's a loud voiced woman. She runs his mouth. She don't respect the man, his husband in his house. She's committing adultery, having multiple men. She's simple and knoweth nothing. These women today are not wife materials. They're gonna destroy your house. Okay, so anyways, hope you get edified. Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rugagodash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Rugagodash, Barakati Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rugagodash, Barakati